What's up, everyone? Logan Freeman here with Midwest CRE Advisors. Today, we're breaking down what actually matters from the City of Olathe Planning Commission for March 2026. Now, quick note, the March 9th meeting was canceled due to no active items. So all of the activity came from the March to 23rd meeting. Let's get into it, starting with industrial development, which continues to be one of the biggest growth drivers in Olathe. The commission approved a final plat for the 175th and Lone Elm Center, located northeast of West 175th Street and Lone Elm Road. This is a 66.7-acre site tied to Lineage Logistics and Commercial Reposition Partners, with engineering by Phelps Engineering. The project is planned for a large-scale cold storage or refrigerated warehouse facility, with over 55 acres dedicated to the primary lot. You've got new roadway access coming off Lone Elm Road and 172nd Terrace, along with utility infrastructure and stormwater improvements built into the site. The takeaway here is continued expansion of logistics and cold storage in southern Johnson County, which aligns with broader national demand trends in supply chain and food distribution. Next, another major industrial project is still in motion, but not finalized yet. Hedge Industrial Park East, located near West 167th Street and Lone Elm Road, is an approximately 80-acre industrial development being led by Stephanie Gillard with Tesserae. That project was continued to a future meeting to allow for additional revisions and public notice requirements. This is important because it's not a denial. It's still very much active and moving forward through the process. Now, zooming out, the biggest long-term item from this meeting is the comprehensive plan update known as Elevate Olathe. The Planning Commission reviewed and recommended approval of this updated plan, which will guide growth and development across the city over the next 15 years. This plan was built off input from more than 4,000 community participants and outlines future land use, transportation, economic development, and infrastructure strategy. It also reinforces Olathe's focus on industrial growth, commercial corridors, and mixed-use development patterns. Next step here is City Council approval, which is expected in April. So what does all of this mean? Olathe continues to double down on industrial and logistics growth, particularly along the Lone Elm corridor. At the same time, the city is putting a long-term framework in place through the comprehensive plan to guide how that growth happens over the next decade plus. And just as important, projects are moving, even if they are not all getting approved in a single meeting. That's a sign of an active and evolving development pipeline. If you want to stay ahead of what's actually happening in Olathe and across the Kansas City metro, not a quarter behind, make sure you're following along. I'm Logan Freeman with Midwest CRE Advisors, and we'll see you on the next one.